The 19th century. America was young, finding its voice. A group of poets emerged capturing the spirit of the nation. They became known as the Fireside Poets. These poets spoke to the American soul. They wrote about familiar themes: nature, family, patriotism, and morality. Their words resonated with people from all walks of life. The Fireside Poets gave America a voice of unity and purpose. Their poems brought comfort and inspiration, helping to shape the nation's identity. Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, the most popular of them all. His poems were full of romance and longing. Paul Revere's Ride and the Song of Hiawatha are classics. John Greenleaf Whittier, a voice for social justice, fought against slavery. His poems spoke of equality and freedom. William Cullen Bryant found beauty in nature. His poem Thanatopsis is a meditation on life and death. James Russell Lowell, a man of many talents, was a poet, editor, and diplomat. He used his words to fight for social reform. Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr., the doctor poet, brought wit and humor to his writing. His poem, The Chambered Nautilus, is a celebration of growth and progress. These 5 poets, from different backgrounds and styles, were united by a common goal: to capture the essence of America. The Fireside Poets found inspiration in everyday life. They wrote about the world around them, the beauty of nature, the importance of family, and the struggle for justice. Nature was a recurring theme. They saw God's hand in the natural world and found peace and solace in its beauty. Their poems often reflected this deep connection. Social justice was another important theme. They spoke out against slavery and championed the rights of the common man. They believed in the power of words to create change. The Fireside Poets captured the American spirit. They wrote about patriotism, hard work, and self-reliance. Their poems instilled a sense of pride in their readers. Section 4, Verses Etched in Memory. From Paul Revere's Ride to the Chambered Nautilus, the Fireside Poets produced a wealth of memorable works, poems that have stood the test of time, poems that continue to resonate with readers today. Paul Revere's Ride, a Longfellow classic, a tale of courage and patriotism. It tells the story of Revere's midnight ride to warn the colonists of the approaching British troops. Snowbound, a Whittier masterpiece. It paints a vivid picture of a family snowed in during a blizzard. It's a celebration of home and hearth. Thanatopsis, Bryant's contemplation on death. It offers comfort and solace in the face of mortality. It reminds us that we are all part of something larger than ourselves. These poems and many others, they captured the hearts and minds of Americans. They became part of the fabric of American culture. Section 5, Gathering by the Hearth. The intimacy and influence of the Fireside Poets. Why were they called Fireside Poets? The answer is simple. Their poems were meant to be read aloud. They were shared in the warmth of the home, around the fireside, with family and friends. Their poems were accessible. They used simple language. They spoke to universal human experiences. This made them popular with a wide audience. In the days before radio and television, reading aloud was a popular form of entertainment. Families would gather in the evenings. They would listen to poems, stories, and news. The Fireside Poets provided perfect material for these gatherings. Their poems were uplifting. They sparked conversation. They brought people together. Section 6, Shaping a Nation's Heart, the enduring impact of the Fireside Poets. The Fireside Poets played a crucial role in shaping American identity. Their poems instilled values. They promoted literacy. They fostered a love of language. They helped to create a sense of national unity. Their poems celebrated American history and ideals. They gave voice to the hopes and dreams of a young nation. Their influence extended beyond literature. They were active in social reform movements. They used their platform to speak out against injustice. They advocated for education and equality. The Fireside Poets left an indelible mark on American culture. Their poems continue to be taught in schools. They are enjoyed by readers of all ages. Their legacy lives on. Section 7, A Legacy Written in Verse, the Timeless Appeal of the Fireside Poets. The Fireside Poets. They may seem a bit old-fashioned today, but their work still resonates. Why? Because they spoke to the human condition. They wrote about love and loss, joy and sorrow, the beauty of the natural world, the search for meaning and purpose. These are timeless themes. In a world that's constantly changing, there's something comforting about their poems. They remind us of the things that truly matter: family, community, connection to something larger than ourselves. The Fireside Poets. They gave America a voice. They shaped a nation's heart. Their legacy lives on, in the words they left behind, in the values they championed, in the timeless beauty of their verse.